Hi there, welcome. I'm so excited to be with you right now. This particular exercise is intended to help you connect to your heart and in your wisdom. Really, it's intended to help you go inside and feel that inner flame that is sometimes so hard to connect to. So I wanted to guide you inside. This is an internal exercise. It's best to do if you have with perhaps like a little notebook or a piece of paper next to you. If you don't, no worries. Or you could even just listen to this as you're taking a walk and contemplate the questions. I do a visualization like this every single morning, and it has become a staple in my life. And I believe it's the key to helping us find our wisdom and find an authentic life. I believe that it helps you know thyself, and when you know your wisdom, you have the answers. And the light that comes from within you shines through into your life. So go ahead and at this moment, take a deep breath and give yourself permission to just be here and take this time as a gift just for you. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and breathe. Turn your awareness inside. Just breathe and allow yourself to hear the sound of the air coming in and out. Notice how it feels to refresh your body with new oxygen. Breathe in the feeling of new oxygen, allowing you to replenish, renew, and revive from the inside. And now allow yourself to imagine that the air that you are breathing is golden, loving air. Golden air filled with light. Just imagine breathing in golden light. And with every exhale, allow it to expand within you. Just breathe it in and allow it to expand. Allow yourself to feel how good it feels to fill yourself with light. On your next breath, just allow yourself to see an image of your best self in your presence. Just allow the presence of your sacred self, your divine self, your knowing self, that best self who is centered and wise to come gently into your presence. Take a moment to allow this vision of your best self to come forth and notice what this part of you looks like. Imagine what they're wearing. Imagine the expression on their face. Give yourself permission to allow your best self to be with you now. With your best self by your side, guiding you, inspiring you, and feeding you everything you need, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Without judgment, just allow yourself to hear the answers. Just allow the answers to bubble up from within you, trusting whatever comes. What is the vision your best self has for you? What does your best self want you to have and experience in your life? Just breathe in and allow yourself to imagine what the vision of your life looks like through the eyes of your best self. What is your soul wishing and wanting for you to create in this life? Just breathe deeply and allow yourself to see what this life might look like. Imagine any images, colors, feelings, textures, people. What's working? How are you shining? See where your life could be if you were led by your best self. And now just take a deep breath. Just imagine that your best self could whisper into your ear and just let yourself hear the answer to this question. What are your gifts? What are your gifts? What are the gifts you bring to this world? What are your gifts? Allow yourself to hear. Is it your kindness? Your listening? Your clarity? Your perseverance? Maybe it's your creativity, your caring. What are your gifts? Just gently allow yourself to hear all your many, many gifts. Breathe and acknowledge all your gifts. Allow yourself to fully grasp the importance and value of you bringing these gifts to the world. And now let yourself hear. How could you bring forth more of your gifts, your light, into the work that you do? How could you bring forth more of your gifts and your light into this caring work you do at Illume? How could you bring your light and your gifts to patients? Let yourself see how you could bring your gifts into remarkable care. How you could bring your gifts to the team. Just breathe deeply and allow yourself to see the vision of you bringing your gifts to Illume. Just take a moment to acknowledge whatever you see, how you bring your gifts to the work that you do. And now just allow yourself to notice that as you bring your gifts into your work, how does it make you feel? Let yourself feel how it feels to bring your heart, your light, your gifts into the work you do. How does it make you feel? Does it feel exciting, soothing, humbling, fun, hopeful? Allow yourself to notice the feeling, name the feelings. Fulfilling, enriched, engaged, holy, grateful. How do you feel? Write down the feeling. Allow yourself to breathe in that feeling. Allow yourself to understand that this feeling is the feeling you are meant to cultivate within you. Just allow yourself to breathe in and know this is your guidepost feeling. What specific things could you do this week to bring these gifts into your work? Let yourself see a specific action that you could bring to work this week. How could you apply your magnificence to your work this week? What tasks, habits, or conversations would you make room for this week? So write them down. At least one remarkable action to seed your gifts into your work. Breathe in and gently acknowledge yourself. Now just take a moment to thank yourself. Thank yourself for listening. Thanks for hearing and acknowledging. And thanks for being willing to take wise action from inside out into the world. Breathe gentle acknowledgement into your heart, and when you're ready, gently float back up into the room where you're seated. Take a moment to breathe, reflect, journal, and absorb and integrate what you've discovered inside. Thank you for taking this time to share with me. Make sure you know what your action is. If you're not clear, go ahead and make something up right now, some specific action. It's when you take the wisdom from within and merge it into the physical reality of your life that it becomes made manifest, that real change occurs. You can use this particular guidance, this visualization, as often as you like, to find and seek your own inner wisdom and bring your gifts into the world. Go make the world